Hey there, and welcome to day 4 of the Amazon FBA challenge, where I launch a product from $0 all the way up to $10,000 a month with you fully transparently, so you can copy along step by step at home and achieve the exact same results. $10,000 every single month from Amazon, which should get you financial freedom. So we are in day 4. If you haven't seen the first 3 days yet, we have been finding a product together. Definitely go back and watch those first, and then come back and meet me back here. Today is the last day in phase 1, which, as I said in day 1, is the hardest stage or the hardest phase out of all of them. So congratulations on making it this far. I hope you've been taking action along with me and actually finding a product for yourself to sell. In this video, I'm going to show you 7 more product ideas that I have found that could make us $10,000 a month on Amazon. We're going to investigate them, and I'm going to show you why I think they are good product ideas, how I found them, and how you can replicate that. There are some actually really good product ideas in there, which I would recommend that at least somebody who is watching this launches, because I can only launch one of these products at a time, and I'll be choosing just one, which leaves 9 other products wide open for you to jump in and launch. So to start, make sure you have joined our Amazon FBA private Facebook community, where everybody is growing their brands together and helping each other. I'm personally in here and I can help you. Link is in the description to join this Facebook group. Also, the link to the full course is in the description, where I go over with Evan 11.5 hours of in-depth content around Amazon FBA, and it answers all those questions that I can't answer in this series here. So with that said, let's jump straight into our shortlist. I've pulled it up on the screen, so I have a feeling you're reading through it already. We found these 3 together in the first 3 days, or in the last 2 days. I went through and I found 7 more products to sell. I knew about a couple already, and I've actually broken down a couple of these on the channel already. But apart from that, I went through and did my own product research using the strategies I showed you yesterday and the day before, and found these 7 new product ideas that would sell $10,000 a month if I launched them on Amazon. And again, we're shooting for a profit margin of about 40% or $4,000 profit a month. These 7 products we're going to go through one by one, and I'm going to show you why I think they're good ideas. And then I'm going to reveal how I make my decision on what I will sell, and how you should make your decision from your shortlist on what you could sell. Don't miss out on this. We are giving away an Amazon product idea that I personally found that will make you over $5,000 every month, $1,000 of PayPal cash to buy your stock, and a fast-track Amazon FBA coaching session to ensure that you launch your product perfectly. To win, all you need to do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment below why you want to start an Amazon FBA business. Enter now, then let's jump into this video. Okay, so thanks so much for joining me again. I'm really enjoying this series so far. I'm super excited to actually start producing our product and getting it to Amazon and making money. I don't know how people spend months in this phase. I'm just so excited to get my stuff in there, and I hope you are moving at the same pace I am, because there's no need to slow down. Let's just keep going faster and faster and get that momentum. What I wanted to show you here is this little pink number. I put this here last minute because I really wanted to stress how important this pink number is. And if we get the sum of this pink number really quickly down the bottom, this is 30. A nice round number of 30. That wasn't pre-planned, but this is the total amount of minutes that I have spent finding these products. These 3 I found with you live, and I took a little bit of extra time showing you exactly how I found them and explaining the process. So I put a 20-minute sort of rough estimate there for all 3 of those. These ones I found in 1 minute. Pollution mask I found in 3. Magnetic eyelashes, action figures for boys, lockpick set, I all found using just the Amazon search bar in about a minute each. And the moon lamp, it took about 2 minutes to round out that entire list. I found 10 product ideas in 30 minutes. And this, I think, is the most important lesson of this phase. Is it's a lot easier than you think. And a lot of people who this is their first time launching a product, and this is their first time in entrepreneurship, they try to make it more difficult and complicated than it is. I think, and I know, that all of these product ideas, depending on patents and sort of gated products, which we'll go through soon, I could turn them into $10,000 a month businesses easily, and I'm going to show you that I can in this series. But I could pick any one of these and have confidence that I could, and I think you need to have that confidence. If you have the masterclass and you have this series and you're following our channel and you're in the Facebook group, you have all the resources and tools you need. You just need to take action. So with that being said, let's go through these next 7. I don't have a format for this, so I sort of wanted to go off the top of my head to sort of get a natural to show you basically what I actually would do if I was investigating these products and I had to pick one. So over on the right hand side, I filled out 3 boxes. One is the difficulty it's going to be, which is going to be basically how hard is it going to be to source, and how much competition is there going to be, or how hard is it going to be to climb the rankings, how high quality is the competition's listings. The upside, which is just how much money is there to be made using that product. And I guess upside would also be how easy is it to manufacture and make and ship that product. One really underrated thing about getting products sourced and shipped is the manufacture time. If you have, I'll give you an example. The first product I launched had a 30-day manufacture time, which is about average, about middle of the road. And what happened is I ran out of stock in about 3 weeks. I sold out all 500 units that I ordered, and I actually had to wait. I wasn't ready. I didn't understand how quick Amazon moves, and I didn't reorder until I had about 100 of those items left. And what happened is I was almost 20 to 25 days out of stock, which is, I was making about $200 a day. If you go 20 days making $200 a day, you've lost yourself $4,000 by being out of stock, and I am definitely to blame for that. But if there was a faster manufacture time, I could get that restocked quicker. So that's a really underrated thing about manufacturing products. So make sure you talk with your supplier and see if you can get a low manufacture time on that. And enjoyment, I talked about this yesterday. It's basically how excited would you be to launch that product. And I think that's an important one, because you want to have passion and you want to have an investment, an emotional investment in your products, because then you really are going to work hard at it and try hard to make it a great product, which it needs to be in order to sell. So let's start at boxing glove deodorizer. So I'm just going to open Amazon and type in boxing glove deodorizer. I've searched it before. I've actually broken it down on this channel, and I'm actually going to log out really quickly. Oh, did it again. Where are we? Log out so it doesn't impact my search results. All right, and then I'm going to Jungle Scout this. Again, Jungle Scout app is the only expense that we've had so far. I'm eager to send some more money, and you should be too. Spending money is making money. Make sure you get these Jungle Scout softwares. The link's in the description, and you can save $20 by using that. You can see instantly it's a 6 out of 10 on the Jungle Scout, so there's more demand than there is competition. People are making over $10,000. This one down here is, so it's not strictly a boxing deodorizer, this one, but it is making $20,000. You could do a similar style for boxing, and I won't spend too long on this one because I actually did break this niche down on this channel already, so you can go watch that if you want, but also not necessary because I'm going to be breaking down the other ones. But you can see this has very, very low competition. You can rank on the first page with just 5 reviews, and it's selling pretty well, meaning we can make our $10,000 a month. The only concern I have here personally is it's not making too much money. The average price is only $12, which is less than you'd like. And if we sort by revenue, there's only 3 players, and this one wasn't a bit of dust falling from the roof. This one wasn't a boxing glove purifier. That's just an air purifier or a shoe purifier. That one is as seen on Shark Tank, so that's going to give it a boost as well. But basically, there's not that many doing over $10,000, and we want more people doing over $10,000 because it means there's more. There's a larger piece of the pie that we can share. So I probably won't be doing that one, but that is a viable product that if I wanted a little bit less competition for my first product, I would choose. So I'm going to put a difficulty in here because it's actually really easy to source. I'll show you how to check that on some other ones. Okay, so I just realized a quick mistake that I've made. I'm going to change this to ease so that we can rate them all on the same scale. We're going to give it a score out of 10, so it's just the opposite of difficulty. So I'd say that would be a very easy product to launch. I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. The upside is not as high. It is easy to manufacture. I'm going to give that about a 6. And enjoyment, it'd be okay. It wouldn't be great. I like to customize and design products. You could get quite a bit of customization on there. I'm going to put that in the very neutral range of 7. Car air purifier. Now this is an interesting one. Let's just pull it up on Amazon. Air purifier or freshener, you could also write. I wonder if that's the same thing. It is. So there's a couple of keywords. Oh, it's a little bit different, I think. Purifier. And let's go make sure we're in all departments when we pull up that Jungle Scout score. And let's pull that data. So you can see they got decent price points, $17, $20 down here. They're making decent amount of money, $41,000 for this one. And it's got a low rating too. It's a 4 stars, which means you can improve on this product and then come in and try and take their sales. You can see they're running out of stock too, which means there's a lot of demand for it. They do 2,000 sales a month, which is a lot. 35,000 down here. So that's a bag. So similar to the boxing glove deodorizer, you can come in and diversify your product range and add one of these purifying bags or a car purifying bag even. These ones are the purifiers as well. So you can see once again there's 3 people doing more than $10,000. It's got a medium demand with low competition, a much better price point than the boxing glove deodorizer. And if I was to source this one would be a little bit hard to customize or get an advantage. So you'd probably want to bundle it with someone in order to make your listing more appealing than your competitors. But if I typed in car air purifier, just to test how easy it would be to source, I'm going to go through sourcing after we improve our product, find the supplier. But basically, you want to, I'm doing it in phases to make it a logical progression, but you sort of want to mix up those phases. If you're doing this yourself, you might want to message some suppliers and see how long it takes to manufacture, and you want to see if they can customize stuff with you. I'm going to be doing it very much one by one, but feel free to come in here and contact your suppliers and ask for quotes or samples if you wanted to before you make the decision on what product to sell. So you can see it's very easy to come in and get the same product as everybody else is selling. You can get something that looks a little bit different, a little bit nicer, but much more expensive. So you got to make sure there's demand for that. This is an interesting one. So like the Dyson fans there. You can see there's definitely room to add some new products, some of these cool new products over on Amazon. And there's definitely a nice, decent profit margin over there. So that's a 7 out of 10 demand on the Jungle Scout score, which again isn't everything, but it's helpful to glance at. So car air purifier, the ease it'd be a little bit harder to sell, to get what am I saying, to get a share of the market. So I'm going to put that at about a 7. Again, a very neutral score of 7. Upside, you'd make more money than in the boxing glove deodorizer. I'm going to give that another neutral score of 7. And then the enjoyment, not much enjoyment there for me for a purifier, so I'm going to put a 4. But again, put your own scores in here on your own list, which you should have 10 different items than I have. If you got the same ones, that's fine too. But you should have the skill set based on the last 2 videos to create as many of these products as possible. If the challenge was for me to find 1,000 product ideas that would make $10,000 a month, I could very much do that within maybe not a week, but a couple of weeks. So there's no shortage of product ideas, and there's a lot of opportunities out there right now. So don't have that scarce mindset. Make sure you know that there's an abundance of product opportunities that can make you $10,000 a month, and don't be scared to add them to your list. A pollution mask. So this one took me 3 minutes to find, which is 3 times what the other ones have taken me. Let's Jungle Scout this thing. Now this one's cool because you could definitely get some custom designs on here, and you can make your own modifications, which would be cool and enjoyable for me. If we sort by revenue, again, it's a 7 out of 10 on Jungle Scout. 45, 31, 13. That's very similar to the last one, actually, the air purifier. I think they had very, very similar revenues up the top. There's some low quality listings that you can come in and beat out. Again, you can differentiate real easy, and you can probably source these really easy. It's just a simple fabric and a purifier and an elastic band. You could change the elastic. Again, I'm going to go into innovating on a product tomorrow, because this is the last phase before we choose our product together. $14 is much better than 12, not as good as 21. Average reviews is low. To source these, I'd come over to Alibaba and I'd type in pollution mask. And again, you can see what else comes up. If you're still looking for product ideas, you type in pollution, you can type in mask, anti-smog. I don't know what that is, but it could be a cool product idea. Again, always be looking. So you can see these are really cheap in here and easy to ship as well. So this is actually looking like a nice one. 1,000 pieces for $1.20. That's $1,200 to get the first 1,000 pieces in. And I think they would be selling in packages. Yeah, pack of 5. This one just seems to be... Oh, they sell extra filters, which is very smart, with 5 filters. So, you know, again, you're not allowed to do that. That's in their photo. Don't add things to your photo, otherwise you will get suspended from Amazon. That's a real one, because you can hover over it and have something pop up. They got more professional ones. Average price is $14. You can buy it for about $1, plus the shipping is going to be really low. Again, I like to go air shipping. So that's a great one with a high profit margin and very low competition. So coming back to our sheet, ease would be easy. I'm going to put that at a 9. Upside, there's quite a bit of upside, but not crazy amounts. I'll put that at a 7. Yeah, probably a 7. And pollution mask, enjoyment, I'd be much higher than the rest. I'd like to get the cool designs or customize that and have them in the market. So magnetic eyelashes, let's have a look at this one. And you should be picking up a pattern here. The very simple way I use to validate a successful product idea, looking at competition, looking at demand, looking at profitability are the big 3 factors. There are 6 factors total, and if you want to see the other factors, definitely grab the course, because I'll go through in detail all those 6 factors. The last 3 aren't as important, but they're still cool to check before you launch a product. So high demand, medium competition, we've got a 6, $13.73, 140 reviews. Again, very low reviews. So you have people on the front page with 8 reviews. You have people on the front page with 62 reviews, which is very low, making 17,000. 27 reviews here, making 18,000. And you can see what my mindset here. It's not, well, this guy's got a lot of reviews, 900 reviews. Can we ever compete? Oh no, 1,000 reviews. What are we going to do? That's definitely saturated. I'm looking for the people who are the low-hanging fruit just to take their spot. This guy's ranking 2nd. It's got a decent photo, terrible reviews, 3.5, 62 reviews, and $18,000 in revenue, a 6 listing quality score. Don't look at these big ones. Look at these small ones that we can come in and just take their spots and beat them out with a superior product, a better price point, better customer service, just a whole better experience for the customer. So this is an interesting one. I don't know about sourcing these. I would just go magnetic eyelashes. It's first to pop up. I think these are also a new sort of product that I think they were recently, I'm not sure, it's not really my area of expertise, but I actually think they're very recently been invented. Maybe not. You can see you get them really, really cheap. About $3, $2.50, $1.70 for 2 pairs. No glue. And then, of course, be really, really cheap to ship. So, magnetic eyelashes ease. It would be pretty easy. Let me double check what that said. 100,000. Wow, they're doing well. 98,000. So it'd be pretty easy. There's a lot more opportunity. You can see everybody on that first page is doing over 10,000. So that's pretty promising. So ease would actually be a little bit harder. Upside would be about a 10. Enjoyment, not very high for me at all for magnetic lashes, but if you had a passion for beauty or something like that, that could definitely be in your realm. Action figure for boys. Now you'll notice that this isn't really a product. What is, like, a magnetic eyelash is pretty standard. It's just a magnetic eyelash and they're all going to look very similar. Action figure, whoop, where are we? Action figures for boys is a search term. And what you need to understand is none of these are actual products. They're all actually search terms, very specific search terms, because although there may be demand for action figures for boys on Amazon, if you launch your action figure for boy and you just call him Ted the action figure and the title is Ted the action figure, even though there might be people who want that, no one's going to find that. So what we're actually selling are key terms and not products. So you got to make sure you know what language people are using on Amazon and sell them the key term and not the product that you want to name it. So action figures for boys, again, similar to bath toys yesterday, we had, you can sell a ton of different things under there. And I think I typed in AC. Yeah, I typed in AC really quickly to get this. Again, I found all those product ideas, 7 product ideas in 10 minutes. And I just came in here, typed in AC, I looked down, like action figures for boys, great. Load up the Jungle Scout to see how it is. And I'll sort by revenue. Look at these listing quality scores, some bad listing quality. Let Jungle Scout load in, nice and slow. So 51, 29, 27. So Star Wars, Batman, Superman, they're obviously brand names, so they're gonna sell more. Marvel, DC, you can come in here and obviously sell your own unbranded one, sort of like this, make 17. Again, Marvel, Avengers, so that would be a little bit off-putting, having everyone that's doing well have a brand or a logo on them. But again, I think there is still room for people to come in and sell their own unbranded ones, especially if you can add something else to the mix, especially if you can make it different and stand out and have a reason to buy yours instead of a Batman. So 68 reviews, a very, very small amount of reviews, no competition, $18 average price, which is great. Of course, it's going to cost a little more to manufacture. I'm not going to go, might as well, action figure. Let's see what comes out. Interesting. So they're vinyl. So I'm not too sure about this. I'd have to go and do a decent amount of research. This one looks interesting. Wrestling guy. So it's not a brand name. It's only $2. So if you have a kid who loves wrestling and there's no brand name, I'm not sure if they'd buy it. I don't know if they want to see their favorite characters, but you'd have to come in and do your research yourself for that one. I'm not going to go do an hour of research on that one, but ease would be very, very easy to sell if there was that demand for it, for something that was unbranded or under your own brand. So this one has an asterisk on it, but I think it would be easy to sell. There's a lot of upside. I keep forgetting a decent amount of upside. So there's a solid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people doing over 10K. So I'd say 8. Enjoyment, not really for me. I'm going to put it at a 6. Lockpick set. This is a great opportunity if you are looking for a product idea and you're watching this video relatively early on before it has too many views and people may be jumping on this one. I found this idea pretty quickly and it seems to be a great opportunity. You can sort by revenue, as we always do, because we want to make sure that there is demand for the product. That's the number one thing. And there is. Have a look at this though. Average reviews 23. There's no one on this page who has 100 reviews, and reviews are really easy to get. So this, I don't know if it's a new sort of product, and we can see if it is. Let's have a look. Using our Keeper app, Keepa, I explained how to get that yesterday in day 3. If you want to go look at this, but it's going to give us a sales rank over time, and you can see it's actually recently dropped, which is very interesting. But they've been under 10,000 for a while, since way back. Oh, it's only December. Okay, there it is, 29 days. I probably should have looked at that first. They are relatively new. I don't know if this is a new... it's definitely not a new product idea, but maybe Amazon lifted regulations and you're now allowed to sell it, because it's quite a controversial thing to sell. 11 days. I'm not going to look too far into it, but it's definitely a great looking new product idea. I'm on tools and improvement. Why am I there? Let's see what it has in all categories. Oh, that's some more WhatsApp. I always forget to quit that. All right. I don't know if that was different. I think it might have been the same as I already did, but you can see 20, 20, 16, 14, 12. There's 5 people, all with really small amounts of reviews, 4 reviews, and a 4 listing quality score, making $23,000. So great opportunity there. And again, there's a lot of people making close to $10,000 too. So this is a really cool one. Let's have a look how much we can source it for. Lock pick set. Now, if you're selling a set on Amazon or you're adding more than one product into your package, you want to make sure you package them all together and then wrap whatever the set is or whatever the coupling of your items were, and put the barcode on the outside of that packaging. You have to ship it into Amazon as one piece. Lockpick set, $4, $1.30, $9, $8, $6, $13. It's a little bit more expensive than I'd like to see. $16. Wonder why it's so expensive. 14. It's 1 to 14 too, so it's an odd range to have. Might be a little tough to source this one, but if you could get it sourced, you could do very well with it. Let's have a look over here. Lockpick set. Ease. It's not going to be that easy to source. It is going to be easy to make a lot of money from it. I'm going to give it an 8 because there's such low competition. Upside is going to be decent. There's a few people doing $20,000 a month. Enjoyment, it's going to be okay. It's going to be about a 6 for me. Maybe a 7. Yep, it'd be a little bit fun. Moonlamp. Let's check out Moonlamp. Now, you can see how easy this is for me to, or how easy it is for anybody to decide if the product is going to be profitable or not. I've already decided that they all can be profitable, and I'm just pretty much explaining to you how I decided that. Which is looking for demand. Is it going to be easier to source? And then we're going to make a decision based on what we find here on what we're going to be selling in this series, which I'm excited for. So sort by revenue, look at this, $127,000 a month. That's a lot of money. This is $96,000 a month, $58 a month, $43. So there's a lot of upside. Again, everybody except for one little straggler making only $9,700 a month, which is our goal basically, is making the $10,000 a month. Reviews, 201 reviews, very low amount of reviews. And another 7 out of 10 over here. Let's have a look. It's called a moon lamp. Again, this might have another name, so you wanna look around as well. Christmas gift, moon lamp. So is that it? That's sort of it here. So it's just the shape of a moon that glows, which is cool. I'd say enjoyment would be pretty high here. That's nice. $54. Where are you? 54. You're making $58,000. It's an extra large one, so they have differentiated. 80 good reviews. They're doing well. I would like to be that person, and that's what we probably will do if we go with the moon brand. We'll become that person. If we'll go with a moon product, we will sell it like that person. So up to $36. Where are we? This one's very yellow, but 99 cents. That's something wrong there. 36. $10. That's what I would have thought it'd be. $7. Don't know if that was a moon lamp. $9.50. So I'm guessing because it's a little bit all over the place. And again, I'd like to go deeper. Here we go. $7.20. $7.20 again. Is that the same guy? Shenzhen, no, 2 different guys, so it seems reliable. Up to $25, but I guess there's different types of ones. I think we could probably source about 15, maybe 20, including postage, to be extra safe. But if we could sell that up to 54, these ones obviously are getting sourced for about that $6 to $8 mark. But again, that's going to be coming up in the improve the product phase, which is the next phase, which is tomorrow. I'm going to show you how to improve these products and make sure we stand out and have superior products to our competitors, so that we are going to be selling as many products as we can, because we become the obvious choice for customers because we're the best choice. It's like, that's the best product, that's the one I want. They got the great reviews, and that's how we build momentum and actual happy customers who leave great feedback. It's going to be easy to do too. There's one strategy to innovate on your product that's going to make everything really easy to do. So it doesn't matter what your product is too. Moonlamp, ease, going to be a little bit hard to source, going to be a little bit hard to ship. I give it an 8. Upside, there's quite a bit of upside right now. I don't know if it's a trend. I don't know if it's going to go away. I might stick with an 8. Enjoyment, again, I think it would be pretty fun. Not crazy. What was my most fun? A pollution mask? Maybe it'll be closer to the pollution mask. So basically what I've done here is I've given them all a score. So equals sum. And then this doesn't have to be definitive. What am I doing? Here we go. This doesn't have to be definitive, but you can basically rank them against each other and see which one you most want to sell, or see which one's got the highest score. 23, 23. So I might just keep the top 2. A little bit all over the place there. Here we go. So pollution mask and moon lamp. I could just be like, all right, pollution mask wins, let's sell the pollution mask. And I could do it that way if I wanted to, and we could just start moving, start taking action, because again, every day that you're not in stock is the day that you're missing out on sales. And if we're doing $4,000 a month, we're missing out on more than $100 every single day that we're not in stock. $100 profit, that is, more than $100 profit. So we want to get in stock as quickly as possible. We want to make decisions as quickly as possible. I have made a decision on what I want to sell with you guys fully transparently, and it gets me excited to think about, because I am excited to launch this. I'm excited to first innovate on it and then find trusted suppliers and show you how to do that. I need to tell you why I'm going to launch this product specifically, and I want to explain that to you, but I'm going to do that in tomorrow's video so that I can continue on from my reasoning and show you how to source it and how to innovate on that. So that'll be revealed in tomorrow's video. I hope today's video was helpful, and I hope that you have filled out your list similar to my list, and I hope that you're taking action with me. Remember to join that Facebook group and grab that Amazon FBA 11.5 hour course. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for coming on this journey with me.